All through last week, I have been struggling with this sermon that I heard from Joyce Myers. In essence, she advised that as believers, we should not cancel our private prayer by what we speak in public. And I realized just how difficult that is because we do it so often. And I know for me, the last 2 weeks, it's been a struggle because when people that you love, you respect, and you trust ask you how you are doing, you want to pour your heart out to these people because these are people that you trust. But sometimes we have to zip it. And I had to keep reminding myself that because everyone would call and they would ask me, how is Ebony doing? And I have already prayed for my miracle. But yet, I'm inclined to say what's going on. And it's been a struggle, but I've been holding tight. You asked me how my daughter is doing. I said we already prayed on it and we are expecting great things. And she's doing well by the grace of God. But again, when it's people that you love and you trust, you want to be completely honest with them. And I had to keep reminding myself of the story of Zachariah and Elizabeth, the parents of John the Baptist. When Zachariah was in the temple and he was the one that was praying for his wife Elizabeth to conceive, the angel Gabriel appeared and he said, come on, man. And he said to Zachariah, he said, the Lord has heard your prayer and your wife Elizabeth will conceive. And what did Zachariah do? Zachariah doubted. He said, how can this be? And that's because they were well in age, both Zachariah and Elizabeth. But the Bible said immediately he was silenced. Who was silenced? Zachariah was silenced, right? He was silenced until John the Baptist was born, and Zachariah did what the Lord commanded in terms of giving him the name John. That's when his tongue was loose. And this is important because I believe, I'm no theologian, nor am I a minister, a pastor, anything like that. But it is my belief that the reason Zachariah was silenced, immediately silenced, is because his words could have canceled out his prayer. But that assignment was too important for the Lord to allow that. But with us, we are always praying for stuff. And if we are not careful, we can cancel our prayer by what we speak. So again, it's easier said than done, but it can be done. And in case you still can't relate, here's what I'm saying. A lot of times, you pray for healing for your children, you pray for healing for yourself, but yet still you go about telling everyone how sick your child is or how sick you are. You pray for financial breakthroughs, but yet still you go about talking about how broke you are and you still begging people. You are praying for peace in your house, but you are telling people how troublesome your children are, how they are not walking the right path. How can you pray for one thing in private and yet still in public you speak something differently that contradicts what you are praying for? We oftentimes cancel our prayer by what we say in public. So my advice is to zip it. It may be difficult. Like I said, when you want to pour your heart out, because sometimes we just need to release what we feel. But decide whether it's worth it or whether the promise that you have already was made is bigger than you getting that immediate release. For me, I think I'm going to zip it and I'm going to allow God to do what he does. And when I have the testimony, that's when I will open my mouth and speak. I hope this encourages someone today to go ahead and ensure that what you speak in public validates what you are praying for in private. God bless.